Hello guys, how are you? Hope you guys doing well wherever you are. My name is Chef TJ, or well known as Chef TJ. Uh, okay, just wanna see. Not sure if my lighting is. Just trying to fix my lighting and see if my lighting is good enough. Not sure about my lighting, but anyway, hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible in what I want to share with you guys. Let me just try to put my lighting again and see. Okay, my lighting is not as good as it's supposed to be, but please forgive me for today. We'll sort it out. Okay, so today I just want to make some sighting. There's some information that I would like to share with you guys. We are making a homemade sighting. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, I sieve my flour. As you know, when you go and buy flour in whatever supermarket, it's normally stacked one on top of each other, and you get things like that. And you definitely don't want that. So you want to make sure you sieve your flour every single time that you work on it. Okay. So anyway, that is done. So with my flour, it really depends. What am I making? Am I making chicken? Am I making beef? Am I making fish? Do I want to season my flour like this, or when it's done, when it's now a Seitan, or what do I do? So it all depends what I want to achieve, the end result. But as of today, I just want to share how I make my own, Seitan. So it's not going to be flavored or anything. It's just going to be plain as it is. So again, I prefer to work on the surface. I use uh, a spray. I use a spray bottle like this one. This is what I normally use. So this spray bottle is natural. When I say natural, what I really mean is, so it's got water and a bit of lemon. So it's what I use on the surface to become antiseptic. That's normally what I do. Yeah. So as I said, I like to work with my hands. If you've got a machine at home, you can always do that, but I prefer my hands because it helps me think. You can only imagine being in this industry for more than 20 years, while you're planning what are you cooking tomorrow, what fast function do you have. Sometimes you've got a function. Did you order? Did you place all the orders? Who's coming? Who's all those things. So while I do this, it becomes therapeutic for me, which I enjoy so much. So anyway, that's our. I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use. I'm not sure if my lighting is proper, but I really, really doubt. I'm doubting if my lighting is what it's supposed to be. But anyway, it's one of those things. I think this is my second life. The other one really didn't go well because I think I ran out of a battery or that something happened. So I was hoping this one goes better than the first one. So this one is my second one. You will have to forgive me. The audio might not be good. The quality of the video might not be good. Yeah, you just have to forgive me on this one. Okay, as I was saying, I just like to work on the surface like this. That's what that's what I prefer. It works better for me. Yeah. Okay, so can tell me where you're watching from, and if there is any value so far. You can just hit that like button, or you can just subscribe and hit the notification button so that every time I go live or I post a video, we are able to be notified. Okay. So basically, so I need my door. I need it for about 10 minutes normally, because the more you need your door, the better actually it becomes, especially also when you're doing that, you're also activating the gluten, right? So I'm gonna name it for about 10 minutes. Yeah, so guys can tell me where you're watching from, and what would you like me to share, and what are the convenient times for me to go live. I really wouldn't like to just go live. I'm still a baby in this thing. I would like to know when are the times, that can accommodate, a huge portion of people. And of course, what would you like me to share? As I said, the more you need the door, the better actually it becomes, and that's how you activate your gluten. So I think the dough is now ready, and I'm using a cake flour. It also depends what you're using at that time and what you want to achieve. I mean, I normally use a cake flour if I'm making maybe a fish and I'm looking for a certain texture. If I'm making chicken, it depends what I'm making. So if I want a bit tough meat, also the recipe becomes a bit different, right? So I already have my water. I've got my water already. Here's my water right here. Let me see if you'll be able to see. As I said, please forgive me. It's a work in progress. So there is my water already. I'm just gonna dunk it in there. So as I said, guys, you have to forgive me. The quality of my video, probably the sound also is not as good as it, supposed to be. But as long as whatever I'm trying to share with you guys, if you're able to see what I'm trying to share, then actually I'll be grateful. So what I'll do now, don't worry, we don't have to wait for the flour. I already made, I've got some dough that is already I've got dough already that has been in water for about an hour. I think it's over an hour now. So we already have. So I'm gonna wash that dough with you guys here and show you the end product. That's what I'm gonna do shortly. So we already have the dough. Okay. You can, if you guys have more experience than I do, because I don't have any experience of going live here on YouTube, but you can always tell me or suggest whatever you want to suggest, whatever you want to see. If I need to play music, what kind of music, is it allowed? Is it not allowed? Whatever the case is, I'm saying this is my second time. And the last time I went live, is it my battery? I think my battery died. And got distracted. I didn't even finish the video. So yeah, so please bear with me. So as I said, the flour is ready. I already have the flour. You don't have to wait. So this flour has been in water. Okay, I'm not sure if you are able to see. Really not sure, but we are washing the flour now. As you can see, I'm sure you can see the gluten is already forming. As you can see, see, it's already there. It's already forming. So you see, I mean, most people do this under the tap and run a lot of water and stuff, and I just prefer to do it like this. And that way I can also save the starch. I can use the starch as a thickening agent when I'm making my sauces, pepper sauce, mushroom sauce, whatever sauce, even cheese sauce as well. I can make bacon out of this. I can make cheese out of the starch water. There's a lot that I can actually do with the starch water. So I just prefer to do it like this, because that way I can preserve as much starch water as possible. As you can see, guys, you just have to forgive me. I know that my lighting is bad, it's not as good as it's supposed to be, but I told myself I'm not gonna wait until I've got a better lighting. I just want to share this with you guys, so I'm just gonna go straight away, just using the the least resources that I have, and that's the whole idea. As you can see, so the gluten is coming. You can see, not sure if you guys can actually see it properly, but so as I was mentioning before, flours are different. The one that I'm using now is actually called Fairy Light, right? And by the way, I'm in South Africa, so the flours are different everywhere. But even if the flours are different or the brand is different, when I go live next time, which is, I think I'll go live again tomorrow, where I'll be talking in more detail about the differences between one flour to another. So this one for me works very well if I'm making chicken. Can you see the gluten is already there? I'm not sure if you guys can see. So the gluten is already there. You don't really have to, it's there already. Gluten is there. Okay, I just want to check. I want to check and see if I'm able to. I want to see if I'm able to shift this thing, because I really want you guys to see what I'm doing. So I want to see if we are able to get the camera a bit something like this. I don't know. I mean, okay, let's see, because I really want you guys to see what I'm doing. Okay, probably better now. Okay, so yeah, so As you can see, I mean, I've got a lot of starch. You can see. Okay, let us wash it. There you go. I mean, guys, you can tell me where you're watching from. Are you, getting any value? Are you, do you have questions? Do you have suggestions? You can engage with me. As you can see now, it's no longer water. I don't know if you can see. It's not just water now. It's almost like a cream. And this is my starch. And as I mentioned, I can use this to make cheese. Actually, I've made a couple of cheese that I would like to share with you guys sometime. You can make cheese. I can use this as a thickening. I can make a hell lot of things just out of this. So all these things I'll be sharing with you guys in the future. You see, I already have my gluten. Gluten is already there. It's already there. Hi, Reggie. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, Reggie. I really appreciate you. Commenting, commenting and engaging. I really appreciate it. By the way, guys, I'm in South Africa, Richards Bay. So okay, so now I just wanna transfer this starch to another bowl. Let me just transfer the starch and get more water. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's continue. There is my, it's already gluten. So as I was mentioning before, it really depends what you want to make. For example, if I wanted to make a ham, right? This will be ready for me to make ham. This will be ready for me. I'm able to make ham here the way it is now. I can make pastrami, I can make salami, I can make, it's all about seasoning now, right? Or if I want to go on, I can still go on. As you can see, the percentage of starch is still there, but it's more gluten than starch now. Actually, I can make a beef roast. I can make a very nice roast from where I stand now, So normally what you do, once you have washed it, once it's ready, as you can see, once you have washed it and once it's ready, you can just leave it. I normally do that for about 15 minutes, but it doesn't hurt to go up to 20, 30. You can still do that. It will be still fine, because you cannot work on it when it's like this. You just have to let it set, let it rest for some time. As you can see, there's still a lot of starch. Okay, let me reserve my starch and just show you. Okay, let me just show you. Now it's coming together. Everything is coming together now. I know. Yes, yes, definitely, Reggie. I see what you mean. Definitely, you can make bacon with this thing. As I was saying, you can make bacon. There is a hell lot of things. I mean, there is a hell lot of things that you can do. So now, as you can see now, if you are able to do this, now you've got gluten. If you are able to do what I'm doing now, this is now gluten. There is no starch anymore. There is no starch anymore. I don't have starch anymore. See, there is no starch, nothing. It's ready now. I appreciate it, Reggie. I appreciate what you're saying. I really, really appreciate it profoundly. And I just want to say that obviously, with time, I will improve in terms of my lighting, I will improve in a lot of things. But I didn't want to wait until I can afford to buy these things. I just wanted to share with you guys straight away. But if you've seen my videos, if you watched my stuff, surely you know that I really improve from time to time. So I promise I will improve and I'll be able to share with you guys very juicy, information about Seitan. I'm all about Seitan, but of course I'm also trying to, you know, to have an influence within the vegan community. By the way, I've got a very beautiful recipe coming tomorrow. Just watch out for it, and I appreciate if you're the first time on my channel here, I appreciate a subscription and the notification button. If you can just hit it so that every time when I post, you're able to see what I'm talking about. But anyway, this is it for today. As you can see, it's ready. This is it. This is it. This is your gluten. This is it. This is your gluten. There is no starch anymore. And if you leave this for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it becomes stretchy than what it is now. But this is it. There is nothing more than this. This is it. So thank you so much, guys. I'm actually outside, by the way. I'm actually outside because I enjoy working outside. So yeah, I'm outside, and that's why it's so dark, I think. But I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Let's see each other again tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good evening.